What's up, everybody? Ryan Michael Ballo here to make the case for low-dose cholinergics. I have always been a proponent of trying to find the optimal lowest dose for a particular nootropic and trying to make that low dose work. For the racetams, I have always done extremely well with low doses. If I take 450 milligrams of aniracetam, for example, I'm lit up for like 2 hours. I don't need to take 1,000 milligram doses like other people seem to try to do or want to do or think they have to do. I just don't do that. Same thing with modafinil. I don't take modafinil a lot, probably 10 times a year. Probably less than 2017. We'll see. I haven't taken it yet. I don't plan to take modafinil unless I have a lot of work to do and I haven't started anything yet and I just need to crank some workout. But I mean, 30 to 40 milligrams, I'm okay with. You know, whereas people normally take 100 or 200 milligrams modafinil, I couldn't take that much. I'd be crazy. And, you know, 30 works for me, 35. I mean, I'd be happy with 25 milligrams. Frankly, I still get the benefit. I have a lot of energy anyway. Same thing with cholinergics. Alpha GPC, CDP choline, uridine to some extent because it converts to CDP choline, but it also improves neurite outgrowth and works on dopamine receptors, which is why we put it in the Cortex stack. I mean, that's why this stack is so powerful for people. It's the combo of uridine and CDP choline. They work well together. But uridine, CDP choline, alpha GPC, to some extent Noopept. Dose range on Noopept is 10 milligrams to 30 milligrams. I'm good at 13 milligrams, right there on the lower end of the spectrum. So, and this is alpha GPC from Powder City, and this is alpha GPC 50%, and the suggested dose is 300 milligrams on this thing. I take 75 milligrams of this, and I am like, whew, locked in. I can't take any more. It gives me side effects. And that's because, and this is the point I want to make, when you tax any system, any neurotransmitter system, in this case the cholinergic system, and you put too much of a precursor in it, it's almost like, like the washer overflowing. Brain starts engaging in homeostasis to try to regulate the amount of acetylcholine or targeted neurotransmitter you got in your brain, and that could bring unwanted side effects. If you've got too much of a particular neurotransmitter, whatever enzymatic processes and the brain essentially being a little out of whack trying to regulate itself, because that's what it's always trying to do, that takes place in response to high levels of a neurotransmitter. I mean, this is where people get side effects from these compounds. I hear very many people talk about, man, alpha GPC is supposed to be great. For everybody else, I take it and I feel tired or cranky or weird. I mean, people get side effects from cholinergics, no question about it. And most nootropics, that's just the way that it is. If my dose isn't right on virtually everything, I get a side effect. That's a nootropic. So I don't know why any other commercial stack creators don't talk about that, but they should. So I just want to make, I'm trying to be like slow and methodic because I drank a whole lot of coffee today and I'm like, whew, took some theanine, so I'm all right. But I want to just make the point for low dose alpha GPC, low dose uridine monophosphate, low dose CDP choline, low dose Noopept. If all of the things are right, which should be your focus on getting a good optimal baseline. That really should be your focus because that's how you can get the best out of nootropics. Then lower doses of the cholinergics, and particularly the cholinergic, the acetylcholine precursors like alpha GPC, CDP choline, they work better at lower doses. It works better. And you end up getting your good solid baseline, which you should always be trying to make good, with that extra hum of good brain function, from that nudge. You just want to nudge yourself with nootropics, I think. I mean, these days, I'm like 7 years in and that's what I've come to know. I just want to nudge. I think I've optimized my brain by taking Cortex and taking other nootropics for like a long time. My brain just works good at baseline, and now I just want to nudge it. Even in the beginning though, a little bit of Alcar, good. A little bit of aniracetam, good. Just nudge it. And the case for low dose, especially because people get so many side effects with CDP choline and alpha GPC, if they take super high doses of it, you just gotta lower the dose. And then you will be fine. I can't tell you how many people have emailed me, Ryan, I've been taking alpha GPC, I take CDP choline, and I get a headache or I fall asleep, I feel strange, I feel dizzy or whatever. And I'm like, well, what are you taking? And they're like, well, about 700 milligrams of CDP choline, are you kidding me? Try 50. Try 75, see where you're at, and apply that, I think, across the board and try to optimize your baseline so you can take as little of the nootropics as you can. If you've not tried the Cortex nootropic stack, that is our stack that we applied sort of a minimalist principle to. There's still a pretty good quantity of uridine monophosphate and CDP choline. That is what the stack predominantly is. but it's not a whole lot, which is why it works really well. We're really onto something with Cortex. Everybody loves it. Snag a bottle at livecortex.com, support the broadcast, buy a bottle of Cortex, and take my advice. Try to go lower doses. Talk to you next time.